Looking Glass, the latest movie starring Nicolas Cage. Is it me or is Nicolas Cage starting to look more and more like Tim Allen from the Santa Claus movies? There are 4 types of Nicolas Cage movies. There's the good ones like Matchstick Men, Lord of War, and Leaving Las Vegas. There's the bad ones like Gone in 60 Seconds, Bangkok Dangerous, and Ghost Rider. The so bad it's good movies like Face Off, Con Air, and even Wicker Man. Seriously, there's a scene in Wicker Man where Nicolas Cage literally punches a woman in the face while wearing a bear costume.
What is it? What's wrong, sister?
And the 4th type is that direct-to-DVD garbage that Nicolas Cage puts out just because he needs the money. Looking Glass falls under that category. Looking Glass is about a married couple that decide to move to the middle of nowhere, Arizona, and buy a motel to get over the death of their daughter. Nicolas Cage's character comes across this room that allows him to be a creep and spy on the guests that come into this motel. And eventually, after seeing a whole bunch of weird shit, Nicolas Cage, of course, witnesses a murder. So first off, let me start with what I really liked about this movie. Yeah, I got nothing. The movie leaves a whole bunch of shit unexplained. There's a dead pool in a swimming pool, his motel gets vandalized, there's even numerous images of owls, but none of this ever gets explained and you don't know why it happened in the fucking first place. There's even a twist at the end of the movie, but the problem is there are so few characters in this one, when you find out who the real villain is, you don't give a shit. Worst of all, this movie was just a drag. It's kind of like the director and Nicolas Cage got together and they were kind of like, okay, it's time to wrap this up. This is definitely the worst movie I've seen in 2018, so for that, I'm gonna give this movie straight garbage. Which Nicolas Cage can care less about at this point of his career. His financial struggles are well documented, leaving him no choice but to prostitute his acting career. But how exactly did he get to this point? I mean, he made $150 million from 1996 to 2011, and he was one of the biggest movie stars in Hollywood. I did my research, and by research I mean Google, and I compiled the list of all the crazy shit Nicolas Cage bought with that $150 million. He once owned 15 houses at once, including a haunted house. He bought 2 castles, a deserted island, a 9-foot tall burial tomb. He blew $500,000 on the late Shah of Iran's Lamborghini. He spent $200,000 on a pet octopus. He also owned a pet crocodile and shark. He spent another $200,000 on the first Superman comic and another $300,000 on a dinosaur skull. Who the fuck needs a dinosaur skull? At one point, he owned over 30 motorcycles and 50 cars and 4 luxury yachts, one in which had 24 master bedrooms. My God, Jesus fucking Christ. The fact that he still has a net worth over $25 million is a miracle in and of itself. This is all unnecessary bullshit. But there is a lesson to be learned, kids. Don't expect success to last forever. Be smart with your money. And most of all, don't be a dumbass. But at least we'll certainly get more batshit crazy Nicolas Cage in the future.
It's all alphabetical. You just put it in the right file, according to alphabetical order. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
Peter.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P,
Peter.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Huh? That's all you have to do.
Very good. You know your alphabet.
Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.